What's up, everybody? It's your boy CilverKid Super Clever. Right here on YouTube. I'm sorry for all the room changes. I was in the kitchen. I was right here over the fireplace, and now I'm right here by the family's computer. Um, so I don't want to be before you long. I want to talk about this little war on graphics that I have that I always talk about and stuff like this. And you know what? I just want to go ahead and explain myself on why I say the things I do about graphics and stuff like that. So let me go ahead and just be quick for me. I come from a time when you just look at a game and say, I just want to play that. Graphics was never the big deciding factor to me. It was the characters. Either it had a compelling story or some great music. I bought the game because of that. Another reason that I'm not big on graphics of the day because I see it interfering with the industry as a whole. While yes, while the media of the industry does a great job at hyping it up so you won't notice it, it does interfere with your games. It really does. And that's the reason why I'm not big on the graphics of today. That's why I praise the system like the Wii U, because hey, look, it didn't really try to go for all that hype and graphics. It still put out amazing visuals, but it put gameplay in order first with the system in hand. That's why I'm not a big fan of the graphics of the day. I don't care how realistic a game can get. I just want to play a game. That's all I care about. I just want to have my fun with the game. I don't give how many armpit hairs or how the skin textures on a person looks. I just want to play the game. I just want to play a game. Is that so much to ask? Um, it's really like really frustrating because when I see these games have these high detailed graphics on them, I'm wondering in my head, okay, did any of this production go to gameplay? Is there anything new elements that it will make the gameplay fresh? That's my problem with the games. It literally does not help gameplay at all. It may make it look smoother, silkier in a way, but when it comes to the gameplay of the games, I feel like graphics does get in the way a lot. I feel like more time is spent on video game graphics than it does with the actual video games, and that's just my key take on video game graphics. And if you look at how it's messing with the industry today, you'll see a lot of games that get made similarly. It's like basically another game looks like another game. You can basically see how some games are just looking like their predecessor altogether, just in shiny coat of paint. Like some games, like let me give you a big example. I'm sorry if it sounds like I'm only going after Sony with this one, but take a look at the last two games they released. Look at Uncharted 4 and Ratchet and Clank. Now, Ratchet and Clank is supposed to be a reimagining of the game, but why does it feel like more of a Ratchet and Clank, the first game, just with higher graphics? And the same goes with Uncharted 4, and I love Uncharted 4, right? That's something I spend, I'm like, just wait for E3 all day for the past 3 days. I've been playing Uncharted 4, right? Not Uncharted 4. I've been playing the Nathan Drake collection. I don't got Uncharted 4 yet. I've been playing the Nathan Drake collection like crazy. It's been day in, day out sessions. It's kind of like the graphics and stuff. It didn't bother me as much because I was sitting there playing the game. But when I look at those games to Uncharted 4, it looks like more of the same game, just with up-res graphics. And it's clicking in my mind. It's like, why should I get excited for this? It's basically what I'm playing now, just in shiny graphics. And I see a lot of games get made like that today. And granted, Nintendo has a habit of doing that too. You know, look at Super Smash Bros. Only thing is the physics get changed every once in a while. Look at Super Smash Bros. That game get made over and over again, and the biggest innovation they had to Smash so far was 8-player Smash and what's that game? What's else? The Rage on the characters now. Those are big innovations that could have been implemented in Smash and Smash Brawl But I feel like a lot of games these days get similarly made. This is why I say graphics doesn't really matter that much anymore, because it's basically the main focus of the industry now. But it's taking away graphics are taking away more of the game than is doing good for the game. And it's alright to have a pretty high res game, but don't let your graphics, man, mess with the games. Now I've seen a lot of that during Sony's E3 press conference last night. I seen how visually impressive those games was looking. I was saying, okay, so what's different about these games? I've seen less and less of what making the game, and I'm seeing more and more of what's making the game look pretty. And it was one of my main gripes with the whole E3 thing with Microsoft and Sony's E3 conference. Now, Microsoft, I can go ahead and give them an excuse in the past because they really did show some other titles that wasn't graphic heavy. But when it came to Sony's, it was here, hitting here, all this graphical impressiveness, and I was not feeling it that much. Granted, I did have a good time watching Sony's E3. You'll hear it in my review in a few minutes. But to say the least, I was not feeling the graphical fidelity. I think what the games should have done more is like test what making the game new, what makes the game feel fresher than what it was. Look at a prime example. You'll hear more about this game and my initial review after tomorrow. But excuse that, that's the noise. But you'll hear more of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild in my Nintendo's review, since I can't do theirs until after tomorrow. But trust me when I say this, graphics is messing with the industry. You can even see it in the consoles. It's making console lives shorter. It's making people cut console life in half. It's literally making console life get shorter and shorter. Like, look at the Xbox Scorpio just got announced at E3 yesterday, and look at the Neo bound to get announced, and then the NX. Who knows what the NX is? But I can't really say I'm excited for the new consoles because graphics, because I believe that's all they're gonna be. I don't care about 4K gaming. I don't care about that high res. I just want to play video games, dude. I'm a gamer. I just want to play video games. I don't want to sit there and look, oh, that game look pretty every 5 minutes. I just want to play a game and have a clear mind. So that's just basically how I feel about the war on graphics. So yeah, it's your boy CilverKidWorld signing out. You'll be hearing from day one. I made a mistake with my reviews on E3. I posted mark Sunday day 0, and yesterday was day 1. So this is day 2, but day 2 won't get no kind of confirmation until day 3 is over because Nintendo's included. So yeah, it's your boy CilverKid signing out this time for reals. I'm out. Deuces.